It's another day on the go for NNTC combination tech Dean Fischer.
I enjoy what I'm doing. I get to meet a lot of people. You're always meeting different people, and living in these towns, I do know everybody.
Dean lives in Butte, Nebraska, and serves the NNTC communities of Butte, Spencer, and Bristow, all in Boyd County. Since he's worked for NNTC for 22 years, Dean is well known around town, no matter if he's in uniform or not.
Oh, by the way, if you get a chance, stop in and do this or stop in and do that, so you just got to remind them, call the office and stuff like that. And years ago, 20 people would stop you uptown, you remember all of it and stuff, and now it's like I've almost got to write it all down. But it's easier when I call it in.
His day normally starts out by heading into the office in Butte.
First thing, you check and see if there's any trouble calls that came in overnight and try to fix anything, if there's any outages as far as internet, TV, phone, stuff like that.
And if anyone in the area calls 811 to dig, that's Dean who locates the underground fiber in his area.
Go to the fiber to a pedestal out in the ditch or someplace, or in town up in your alley, and we can get on there, or we can go to the customer's house, the back of the house, and we connect right on the back of the house on their fiber, and then that machine sends a signal through the fiber and lets us know where it's at and how deep it is roughly.
And then he's off to homes or businesses to install service.
How are you doing today?
Oh, pretty good.
You want the internet over there?
Yep, I think this is where
Yep, and the
one was.
TV over there.
Yep.
Okay. Yep, that should work. I'm going to do a little work outside or check things outside. Since I just plugged it in, the transport light's still not solid, so we'll give it just a few minutes as far as that goes. Another thing I see here is back in the old days, we used to split these for the phone and stuff. For a full gig, we don't want to do that.
Dean points out that the boxes on the side of the homes are secure, and our office staff are the ones turning on the service.
It's not like the good old days where they could climb up their own pole, hook up their TV, and get free TV.
Do you always take your shoes off?
Most of the time.
Back inside, Dean can now install the internet.
Years ago, we used to run the dial tone on the same cable, but to get your full gig right now, we run separate Cat 5s for everything, so I'm just rewiring this jack.
Are you ready to get fast internet?
Yep.
And you can use everything wireless, or if you want, I'm going to leave you this blue cable.
Okay.
Back of these, you can plug. If you have a laptop here, it's always quicker if it's hardwired.
Yep.
Moment of truth.
Okay, we'll see if she works.
If it doesn't, I'm going to blame the camera.
Yep, there it is.
And after working on the TV install for a bit, Dean explains how to work the equipment a little further.
Biggest thing on this one is when you turn it on, you're going to hit TV power set-top box to turn it on. Then off, it's just TV and power.
Okay.
Other than that, it's pretty self-explanatory. Volume up and down, channel up and down, your weather and stuff here. This here you're going to want to leave plugged in all the time.
Okay.
This is what powers up that fiber card outside.
Okay.
There. So if you unplug that, internet goes away.
All right.
And like that, another satisfied customer is in business with Northeast Nebraska Telephone Company. Great job, Dean. Our other techs are Larry Bates in Decatur and Craig, David Burcham in Coleridge, Maskell, Newcastle, and Obert, Dan Cloud covering Dixon, Jackson, Hubbard, and Concord, Brian Eberly serving Clarks, Staplehurst, and Ulysses, Jack Fischer keeping folks connected in Linwood, Morris Bluff, Weston, Malmo, and Prague, Brandon Heller serving Stewart and Longpine, Brett Cappy in Allen, Martinsburg, Waterbury, and Windside, and Barry Stern serving Clearwater and Bartlett. A big thank you to all NNTC techs for keeping rural Nebraska connected.